after him, another guy that certainly gained value, but is definitely polarizing, especially because of injuries. James Conner. Most expected him to kind of enter the year on a hot seat. He only finished 8 full games. It seemed like he had, 30 different injuries. It was ridiculous last year. And still, the team only adds one running back, and it's a 4th rounder, Anthony McFarland, who definitely profiles more as a change of pace guy. So what do you think of Conner? Is he going to be the workhorse, and will you give him another shot on your fantasy squads?
I did that big backfield breakdown before the draft, and I was kind of out on Conner because it was just such a muddled situation in the second half of last year. But, man, friend of the pod, friend of mine, John Daigle with our RotoWorld did this blurb up on RotoWorld.com where this is what Tomlin said about James Conner. I'm a featured runner type of guy, my mentality. No question in today's game, a featured runner needs to be supplemented by guys who are capable of doing similar things in case he misses time. Usually when it's going well, it's because you have a lead dog out there, and that guy is a featured runner. James is a featured guy and proven runner, when healthy. We're excited about getting him back to healthy and displaying that in 2020. Sounds to me like James Conner is getting the featured role, and from 2014 to 2018, no matter who it was, Le'Veon, Conner, D'Angelo Williams, even Stephen Ridley went out there for a couple of games.
Yeah.
They're getting 17-plus touches. I think Conner's getting every chance to do that again. If the guy gets hurt, again, that sucks. But, again, we've talked about this on the wide receiver pod. If the only thing you can say about a guy that's bad is, he might get injured, be really sure that you want to die in that hill.
Especially, too, when that's baked into the price. I mean, 4th, 5th round price tag. It's like, okay, yeah, it's a risk. He could miss some times, but that could probably be your 3rd running back right there, your flex for a guy that last year averaged 17.4 points per game in the full games he played. Yeah, I know it was only 8. That's the running back 9, and that was with friggin' garbage at quarterback, like everything going wrong around him. It was just a season ago. This guy was literally the MVP of fantasy on more championship rosters than anybody else. That role is still there. And speaking of that bell cow role, I kind of used RotoViz, one of my favorite sites, to kind of break down, how many opportunities they generate and how, sexy this actually is. And if it's true, 24.65 opportunities per game, attempts and targets in terms of opportunities for the lead running back one since 2014. That, as you mentioned, was D'Angelo Williams, was Le'Veon Bell, was James Conner. So, I mean, only one of those guys is a true cut, like, oh my God, elite talent here. None have finished worse than 21.9 opportunities, 18.5 points per game, or the running back 6 in fantasy. They average a 2.57 finish as a running back in fantasy, so above top 3 average. And again, that's like D'Angelo Williams putting up 16 touchdowns and 1,800 total yards at age like 32. So, I mean, it is a featured back system, and James Conner is that guy this year. So, I mean, at 4th and 5th round price, I hate the injuries too, but yeah, I'm with you. Like that, if that's the worst thing you got, then you got to roll with it. We highlighted Chris